Hey there, Boots Owen here. So you'll remember this from a previous update video. It's some kind of an oven. It draws about 4 or 5 kilowatts when it's on, but it seems to work fine in the 13 amp plug, except I've just plugged it in and it's burnt right through the neutral. I presume that's the neutral. I think it's a bit subjective really. So I've got to rewire the plug and plug it back in. I've given it to a mate of mine and he's been using it quite happily for a while, but until I plugged it in. So I'm going to rewire the plug, get it going. We've got to make some naan bread, so I'll get cracking on that. So I've rewired that plug. This cable's a disaster. There's about 3 strands of wire holding on. The fuse might be, is it in?
Yeah, well, it's not on. You want it on?
Yeah, switch it on. Yeah, it's arced there now. So I have to rewire this one. I'll try that. So Tim's plugging it in. Ooh, better go back here. Oh, it's made me jump that time. I wonder, is it working? I don't know why that arced. I put a completely different flex on it because this old flex with the blue and red is just a disaster. Tim's going to turn it on.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, no arcing and sparking. I've put a 13 amp plug in it. It should get hot then, I reckon. So what kept happening was with this cable here, whenever you cut around the cable, the sheath, the outer sheath, and then flex the cable back, it bends the cable so much. The copper is so weak, if it is copper, that it just breaks. I've never seen anything like that, but that's going in the bin. So this should be red hot by now. If only I'd brought a thermal imaging camera with me. I don't want to touch it, it's not earth. How do you check the heat on it?
Just open it with the handle.
Oh yeah, that's red hot. So there you go. We're gonna make some naan bread now in a second. We'll see, let it get up to temperature, whatever that might be. There's no thermal trip or anything on this. Look at that for wiring. Apparently Tim googled some of the fittings or something, and Turkey is where it's from. So we've got some naan bread dough here with what looks like black sesame seeds or something in it, is it? Nigella seeds?
Yeah.
From an onion?
Like onion seeds.
Like onion seeds. Okay. This looks good. I think if we put real wires on it and real terminal blocks, it would be really good.
Well, there's nothing that can.
There's not
go
much
wrong
to
with
it. Well,
yeah.
you could earth it as well. Like, there's nothing stopping you.
No, it's tight. Yeah.
You know, you just put an earth somewhere onto it. Oh, it sounds and smells hot now.
Give it a wipe first. Anyway,
There's still time. If you're talking about flicking it on and off.
it's alright. I think it was fairly clean.
If only I had a thermal imaging camera to check if it's hot. It's plugged out. Oh, that looks good. It's plugged out just because we have a metal utensil. If we had a plastic thing, we wouldn't bother. So let it warm up again. Make some more dough. These look pretty good.
Could you plug it in?
Oh yeah, that's probably important, doesn't it?
And then,
So it's a 5 kilowatt appliance, apparently, on a 13 amp plug, which is about 1.5 kilowatts too much, but seems to handle it. There's one fuse there and there's one fuse on the end of the extension cord. Seems to be no bother at all. That sounds hot.
yeah, it can be. There's 3 in the kitchen.
Nice and hot. Oh, there's one ready. That's good.
Okay,
Next one.
straight back on.
Easy peasy. Oh, better plug it in. The plug actually gets quite warm.
Yeah, the wire does as well.
So one of the issues is that the cable actually gets quite warm, and you know, it's a hot day, but I can feel that's warm to the touch. I don't know what this is. I think it's all 1.5 cable. So, you know, standard extension lead cable, which is adequate, but it does get warm. The 13 amp plug hasn't blown, so it's probably okay. If you're somebody who knows what these things are, tell me about it in the comments below, because I would love to know what this thing's called. And, you know, a link to a Turkish website or an Indian website where they make them. I thought it was from India, but I was told Turkey. I'm plugging it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's on again. It is pretty good, and like if you could almost put a pizza stone in and let the pizza stone heat up as well. Going for the double now. Okay, so last one. Let me plug that out. Oh no, we're not done yet. Okay, leave it on. The only reason we're plugging it out is because we're using a metal spatula to get it out. We don't trust that it's earthed correctly. Looking good. Hot. It's still live.
Oh,
No
it's
worries.
safe.
It's just gotten safer. I didn't plug it out. Okay. Apparently it draws 5 kilowatts. That cable's warm, but it's not going to cook you. It's not hot. But there you go. Might clean it next time. Works pretty well. Questions or comments, leave below. Thanks for watching. See you later. So this is the old cable after the fact, and I just noticed that if you bend it, it's not really flex. It's more like, I don't know what you'd call it, but so there's a heat mark on it from before. If you just try and bend it, it just gives up, and the cable, look, there's the copper coming out, if it is copper, like I said before. You just work it a little bit, and oh, look at that, we're through. You don't even need a wire cutters on this, it's just crazy. So that's, you've lost one phase. Well, you've lost, which one's gone? Phase or red's phase. Oh dear, look, it's just a complete mess. So this is, we found the name on it there. This is Seval Kablo 2 by 2.5 mil squared. Rated for 300 or 500 volts, depending on how badly damaged the cable is, I guess. There's, just kink it. I wonder what it'll do. Just work it a bit. It was heat damaged before. Look at it, it's just mental. So I've just given it a little twist in my hand, and the outer's gone, and the inner's probably completely damaged because that copper is just nonsense. But what are you meant to use this for? Because it's not cable, it is flex, but we're into the inside there, and you've got 2 cores, and well, I haven't broken them, but that's something. There's my fingernail, look at that. We're into the copper there, if it is copper, like I said. This is unreal. I've never seen anything like that. Right, see you later.